What's going on YouTube? It is Gary Arian Brown going by Air Credit Up for this channel, and I am back with another video. Stock market investments, choosing your vehicle. They have Charles Schwab, Fidelity, Mubu, Webull, Acorns, all these different platforms. I want you guys to be comfortable enough and have the basic knowledge and understanding about the stock market. So with the stock market, you all know that it takes time to start seeing the compound interest. Portions of companies' profit paid to the shareholders, paid to the investors like me and you. I want you guys to really start doing your research and gaining the understanding about compound interest. Compound interest is very powerful. And once you have the basic knowledge and understanding about the compound interest, you will then be comfortable enough to start investing. Once you have that emergency fund in place, once you start lowering your debt payments, once you clear up a lot of stuff and have a plan and strategy in place, you will then soon be ready to start investing, you all. And once you have that mindset and understanding to never touch your investments, never let it sit there. And if you fall on hard times, hey, you just fall on hard times. Sometimes we have to pay ourselves first, and that's another strategy as well. With building that emergency fund, always pay yourself first. That way, when you fall on hard times, you will always have the trampoline to bounce on. You all know how I like to put it. But these things and strategy tips that you keep in place will come in handy for you. And I'm going to keep this video short. I will also like to talk to you all about credit. If you do not have the basic understanding and basic foundation of understanding credit, first of all, credit is a tool. Second of all, you have to make sure that you are disciplined enough to use a credit card. If you are not disciplined enough to use a credit card, always use a debit card. You know why? Because once they start increasing those limits, once you start getting those credit lines and things like that you're opening up, you want to make sure that you are keeping it well below 30%. Keeping it at that sweet spot, which is considered to be 10%. But a lot of times, when you have a nice credit limit, the utilization will be considered low. It'll work in your favor if you are using your credit responsibly. Now, a lot of people can say all day long that credit does not matter in the United States. It does, though, because over here in the United States of America, you will be hit with the worst interest rates if you do not have a good solid foundation of a credit score. 35, 30, 15, 10, 10 is really all the percentages that makes up the credit score. But at the same time, always keep in mind that credit matters over here. They can tell you all day that credit, okay. Hey, don't listen to everybody. Stop following trends. Find you somebody that you are comfortable with. Credit matters. Okay, when it comes to the stock market vehicle, find you a good investment vehicle. When you find that vehicle, keep doing your research each and every day. Learn about these things, because once you start putting things in place and you are making enough to want to start investing, throwing something in there. A lot of people like to do $5 a week. Some people like to do $10 a week. Some people like to do $20 a week. It doesn't matter. You do not need a whole bunch of money to start investing. But once you start investing, make sure you have the mindset to not touch it. Again, it's going to lead to that compound interest buildup. You want to see the market bringing you gains, meaning that your money is working for you. So do not be afraid of letting that money sit and compound. I typically like to go with ETFs, exchange traded funds, ETFs. Those are good because it gives you a basket. It gives you a variety of stocks, not just one, not just single stocks, a basket of stocks. That way, if one not doing so well, the other one is going to make up. Like I said, do your research on a good ETF. A lot of people like to go with growth stock mutual funds as well. But you are investing depending upon your financial situation. That is the only reason why I went with ETFs. Once you fill out the information in the platform, they will give you a choice to choose your risk tolerance. A lot of people like to go very aggressive. A lot of people like moderate. Just depending on your situation. Once you get the basic information about stocks, you'll be good to go. Like I said, always keep in mind that things happen. If you focus on it, pay attention to it, stay consistent on it. Give this video a thumbs up. That way it can reach more people. I love sharing this information about the stock market. With that being said, Air Credit Up is signing out.